man, the original dirty rotten scoundrel, Jeru Da Damaja, representing with Breakbeats and Rhymes Radio with the homies, Rebels to the Grain, MP, Chetty Ched. You got Esco in the back, they doing it up, you know what I'm saying? Breakbeats and Rhymes, the original Dirty Rotten from BK to LA. That's how we do it.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrel. I know you know that beat right there. I just feel like doing that. Dirty, 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 dirty.
Yeah, you know I have that effect on people, bro.
And that voice right there is none other than Jeru Da Damaja.
The original.
Yeah, who once again blessed it last night at the Breakbeats and Rhymes anniversary. He's in town, LA.
LA.
Enjoying it, right?
Yes, I love LA. I love it. I'm like Huey Lewis and them, right? In the news, that's the song.
And whenever, it seems like whenever you get out, you definitely take advantage of your day, head out, maybe do some shopping, whatever.
Oh yeah, we have fun.
Catching up with peeps.
Listen, I made a funny joke. I said we had like a girly type day today. We went to lunch, we went shopping. I mean, we hardcore, but you know, sometimes, you know, you got to do that. And it's fun. I always like hanging out with the brothers, man. Rebels to the Grain, MP, Chetty Ched, my boy Zule. You know what I mean? Ills and Don Ron. Because we have a good time. You know, we joke around. Because it's like a family thing. They like my little retarded brother.
Yep. And we got Gramps in the house tonight. But definitely
I said brother, man.
Jeru's a cool artist like that, though. It's cool to work with you. You definitely drop gems to us coming up. So it's easy and smooth to work with a legend like that. And then not to mention you got the joints to back it up. So
I mean,
Jeru Da Damaja.
I think that's what it's about. You know how sometimes, you know, because I can be arrogant. I'm only arrogant when I'm on a stage. You know what I mean? Because that's my job. My job is to rock the house. But other than that, I think you're supposed to impart knowledge. When I see brothers like you trying to do your thing, and you guys are pretty good. You know, not better than me yet, but you're gonna get there one day. And well, not really ever, but no, seriously, you guys, you know, you guys put it down. You like your craft. You try to hone your craft. When you're on stage, you're really doing what you want to do. So I seen that when I was with you guys the first time, and I really like that about y'all. That's why I do tell you the things that I tell you, because I don't always tell everybody those things. You know what I mean? That's like knowledge from like the temple. You know what I mean? And I want to impart that on y'all, because I see even with the show, the Breakbeats and Rhymes, you have like Ralph, Lord Ron, like dudes who have been putting in work for years, and you a newer generation, but you still are keeping them with you and learning from them. And then in turn, they get that energy, that youthful energy from you. And it's a beautiful show. I'm glad y'all been here for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that I was able to come out and rock at the show, because it was dope last night. Whoever missed it, you was whack. You know, you was mad.
That's much respect on that, for sure. Jeru Da Damaja.
For sure. You know, like anytime Ron call me, I'm down. Anytime one of y'all brothers call me, you know I'm down. It's like, I'm that type of guy. We good. We family.
Yeah, most def. And shout out once again, as you mentioned, DJ Lord Ron and Ralph M, because they do get inspired by us in the radio show, but at the same time, we got nothing but respect for them. So it's a give and take,
right?
As you mentioned.
But that's what life is about, right? You have to recycle your energy in the right places. So when you have brothers like Lord Ron and Ralph, that's the right energy for the right place for your show, and then they have your energy. So it's a good thing. You guys try to break new artists. You have people on that people never heard about, and then you have people on that people know about. So I think it's a good mixture, and your show is pretty dope.
Yeah, much respect. And shout out to Zule, who's also in the house. They
What up?
set up this show, you know what I mean? Ills One and Don Ron. But much respect to y'all for always not just holding it down in studio and out in the streets, but also with headlining artists and setting up shows. And speaking of that, we got a show coming up December 12th, 12-12-12, right?
Yeah.
With with who's rocking that?
We got Prodigy of Mobb Deep on
Yeah.
that. We got Alchemist.
I mean, Planet Asia,
And of course, yours truly, Zule.
and we gonna have a special guest by the name of Sacrifice.
Word.
And we gonna have a special guest by the name of Rebels to the Grain on stage.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be real live, man. I mean, how often do you see Prodigy in LA?
Right.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that's 12-12-12 once again at the Observatory. So OC Santa Ana, come represent. Shout out to Droops who came out to the Breakbeats and Rhymes show last night. Represented, also held it down promoting wise because Zule got down and got busy yesterday. And they will be once again with Prodigy and Alchemist and lots of other goodness at the Observatory December 12th.
Yes, sir.
We'll be doing some ticket giveaways, I think, next week, maybe towards the end of the show, but just stay tuned. And these beats under us, of course, Jeru Da Damaja.
El Presidente.
And I love the fact that you got so many joints, you could just get busy doing classics at your shows, but you also have some new music, right?
Yeah, I have my new album coming out.
Ooh, full-on album?
Yeah, I have 2 albums actually. It's the first one. I'm doing a project where I'm trying to show that hip hop is global. I'm trying to be the global ambassador of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And I travel all over the world. I do over 100 shows a year. Been doing that for the last almost 20 years. So I know a lot of people in a lot of different places. And hip hop is huge all over the world, not just here in America. And I hooked up with some guys in Poland by the name of Slums Attack. We did a song. It went platinum in their country in a matter of weeks. Then all of a sudden it had like 2-3 million hits on YouTube. I went out to shoot the video and I got this idea I've been had the idea of like, yo, why don't I get a bunch of Polish artists, a bunch of American artists and put them all together? And that's what I did. So I have like OC, Large Professor, Beat Nuts, PF Cuttin, JS1, Ill Bill. Like I put everybody together with, of course, Jeru Da Damaja, and I'm doing like a mashup hip-hop album, and it's coming out crazy. And then I'm also working on my solo project, the Jeru Da Damaja Get Down. I did one song already with Large Professor. It's really hot, and yeah, I'm just gonna continue to do that, and just look out for me on the new year. I'll be putting it down.
Is Poland one of those places that's popping for you outside of the U.S.?
Everywhere's popping for me outside of the U.S., baby. And the U.S. is popping for me.
Yeah.
Wherever I step, my foot is popping.
That's
Because
your
I put it down like that, you know, and I'm not saying that in an arrogant way. I'm saying it is what it is. You know, and if you don't know, it's your problem.
That's real.
You're heading on a plane right after this, pretty much, right? Stopping by home for a few hours and then heading out to...
Yeah.
Where's that?
I was just in Europe with Sadat X and Doo-Wop.
Yeah.
We did a whole tour. That was dope. But after this, I'll be going back. I'll be in Brighton, Bristol, London, Manchester, Leeds, Berlin, Copenhagen.
worldwide.
You know, just hustling those spots and doing what I do and having fun, you know. Hanging out with the pilgrim chicks out there.
No doubt, man.
Just no, seriously, having a good time. But I do want to say something. I'm having a special contest tonight.
What's the contest, yo?
If there's any fly girls out there that's listening to the Breakbeats and Rhymes show, y'all should
There's a
call
lot.
in because you get to take me on a date.
Oh.
One time
Yeah.
only, and the date has to happen about when the show is over at 4.
So if you
know,
what are the
if you wanna win-
requirements?
Now, what are the requirements? Be fine and over 21.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just joking, but I'm serious.
No dudes calling right now.
Nah,
We
the
wanna
man,
Please,
hang
no
the
out
man
dudes
is
with
calling.
serious.
Yeah, cats who want to freestyle with Jeru after this. Sorry, yo. Maybe next show.
Yeah, and please don't try to battle him.
Oh, man, stop it. Stop it.
That was crazy.
But I mean, listen, the show last night, let me talk about the show last night. How about that?
Yeah. Let
The
us
show
know.
last night was dope. I think everybody who got on was dope.
Right.
Sacrifice did his thing.
Yeah.
Doc, what's his name? Doc Ooh.
Dr.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Dr. Ru.
Zule was okay. Nah. Rebels to the Grain was a
Zule.
little whacker than Zule, but no.
Really right.
All of those dudes did their thing. The young dude, Fora.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He did his thing.
Duke Westlake.
Duke Westlake.
Shrek
The
Life.
beats.
Shrek Life,
And
The
Lord
Blender.
Ron,
Lord
Ralph M.
Ron,
holding that
Ralph M
down.
was holding it down.
Jeru was pop locking too. If you didn't
Oh
come to the show, you know.
I was pop locking
Yeah.
on stage last night. I'm sure it'll be on
That was-
YouTube somewhere.
Yeah, I hope so.
You know. But yeah, the show was dope last night, and it was dope that y'all put that together because it was a lot of things going on last night.
Yeah.
And the fact that we got so much love and we had so many people in the house and we
Yes.
had so much fun, it shows that you guys are doing your job.
Dope.
Don
That's
Ron
dope to
is
hear that
doing
you
his
recognize
job
that.
with the
Yeah,
promoting.
for sure.
Rebels is holding it down with the radio show.
Yeah.
And y'all brothers make a good team, you know, so I want y'all to continue to work together. Don't let nothing get in between that, you know what I mean? Because there's always going to be people who's going to try to get in between the strong connection, you know what I mean? Because it's like, if you have a hand like this, it's not as strong as if you make a fist, you know what I mean? So keep it tight like a fist. And that's my advice to y'all brothers, because like I said, I like y'all as individuals, as human beings. Forget the music stuff, forget all of that. I respect your struggle, and I think you guys work well together, and y'all should keep doing that so that, you know, you'll be very successful. That's
Yeah,
my
no
prediction.
doubt, man.
You know what I'm saying, for the future.
Thank you, man.
Thank
Yeah,
you for the
sure.
jewels,
That's
man.
Jeru Da
Down-
Damaja, y'all.
You saving that in the memory card, for real.
You save everything in the memory card.
And it sounds even better over some of your beats. You know what I mean?
I
Hearing
mean,
that
listen,
over
DJ
your
Premier
beats.
Yeah, man.
did great work on my albums. It's undeniable. You know what I'm saying? And
But
it's
you have your own productions as well, because
I have
I
my
didn't
own
mean
productions as
these
well.
are your productions,
No,
but
yeah, I
Jeru
have-
gets busy.
I got my
with
own
the beats.
productions. Yeah, you know, I mean, I'm a Renaissance man. I write graffiti,
Oh,
do a little
what?
popping, you know, rapping,
saw yesterday.
DJing. I love hip hop. Like some people don't. I grew up with that. That truly is my culture. Like that raised me. So you know, I love it, and I love everything that it has to do with it. Plus, it keeps me, you know, getting fatter like the kingpin of crime. You know what I mean? Call me the Black Wilson Fisk. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we just having a good time. I'm just talking smack. Because it's getting late. And Zule, man, y'all chime in. Don't
In the
just
building.
sit there with the
Like,
microphone.
ha ha ha.
Oh man, like how
every now and then.
How often do we get Jeru Da Damaja in here,
Yeah.
man? You know
Oh,
what I mean?
man.
I mean, but y'all hear me all the time talking crap. You know,
Jay loves to talk.
I love it.
I'm
you
a
know?
listener.
But
I'm a listener.
on that tip, though, the voice, I think you got a recognizable voice, and we spoke about it when we were traveling. But any plans to get like a cartoon
Yeah,
popping
yeah,
where
you
you
know
do
what's
a
up.
voiceover?
I'm trying to get into voiceover work now. You know, once
Nice.
I come off this tour, I have a couple meetings with a couple people. I'm gonna start doing some voiceovers because cartoons need a new black voice. You know what I'm saying? Because all the black dudes sound exactly the same. It's like the same 2 or 3 guys.
Right?
So they need me. You know. Plus, I can change my voice like this.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know,
Maybe
I'm
some
being an
kung
idiot.
fu cartoons.
Yo, and Jeru also does the voices, like the voices for You Can't Stop the Profit in between and all that.
Yeah, I
That's all
done
you, yo.
the voices. Me, my man Fat Gary did some. I did Mr. Ignorance. I
Yup.
did I like to do stuff like, you know, my mother always said I was a clown when I was a kid. Like
That would be
like,
an ill cartoon series right there.
I know it is. That's why I'm bringing
You
it
was
out next year.
Thinking about that, huh, Ills?
you
Like,
know,
waking
Yo,
up,
I'm actually
watching
writing
that.
scripts though as well, and photography is
Yeah.
another thing that I'm doing.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just trying to stay creative.
What
You know
about
I mean?
comedy? What about comedy?
Oh, that's natural.
got
I mean,
jokes.
You
He
are
does stand-up
hilarious,
comedies
man.
all
at every
right.
show, yo.
You know, I did think of a funny joke the other day.
You want to share it with the world?
I do, but it's kind of
It's a
foul.
family, it's a family show.
It's kind of foul. No, it's not like, you know, anything obscene or anything like that. But it's just like, never mind, yo. I'll tell y'all after this.
Off air.
But
Jeru,
it's mad funny though. Like I thought about it, and I bet every brother that is listening to this has thought this thought at one time, even though it's a foul thought.
Jeru is one of the most funniest people I ever met, man.
Straight up, yo.
Hilarious.
For
Thank
real,
you.
man.
What you
All
saying?
day
I'm funny,
long,
ha
Like, what, I'm a clown? I'm
Right,
supposed
I'm
to
a
amuse
character, right?
you? No doubt. Jeru Da Damaja in the building. The original. Dirty Rotten Scoundrel. Any other AKAs?
Yes, the Black Captain Kirk, King Terrific, Lord Magnificent, The guy your mother wants you about.
Mongo
Mac of all
Sensei.
trades.
Mongo Sensei.
Yeah. What up, Japan?
Black Wilson Fisk. Anything you wanna call me, you know what I mean? You can,
What? You know what that is? Under us.
yeah. But I'm having a good time though tonight, you know. I hope people are having a good time.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And
Worldwide tuning in too. So shout out to everybody tuning in globally to Breakbeats and Rhymes. Jeru Da Damaja in the building. Rebels to the Grain. Zule, peace to my man Esco in the house too. Strictly
Yeah.
Cassette holding it down. Lego. I see my man Ralph Fam on the ones and twos right now. Yo, it's a family affair in the building tonight, y'all.
Oh word, Esco. I ain't shout you out on the mic. Shout out to Esco.
Esco, what's the
Super
deal?
fast shout out.
I
Hey,
got Shorty texting me right now. She says she loved my voice.
hey, let me get a quick shout out real quick. I want to shout out the Blender, man. He be
Ooh,
holding
yeah.
us down, man. He held us down last
Tables.
night, and he gonna hold us down at the Prodigy joint, man. The Blender, one of the dopest DJs in the land.
Hey, yo, speaking of DJs, DJ Ice in here, too.
yeah.
Oh, word up.
Will
What you
some
know
music.
about it?
But yeah, Jeru
And
Da
we gotta give it,
Damaja.
let's give a shout out to what's homeboy Beat Bop Scholar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Beat
yeah,
Bop.
yeah.
building.
Scholar, trying to make a
Representing
dollar.
Belgium too, y'all. So big up to
Representing
them.
Belgium.
Right.
You could quote him on that.
It's real
You know?
international in here.
Worldwide.
And you see, I try not to forget anybody. What's
Button
old
Pusher.
girl name?
Button pushers.
Button pushing here.
You
Oh,
always
my
see
God.
Button Pusher with
One
his
of the
lady.
dopest
Right up, yo.
producers.
Big
Who
up
also
everybody.
helped
World.
yesterday. Yeah, they also helped yesterday. So it was a team effort yesterday. And promotion-wise, too, we got out there and hopefully everyone heard about the show. And now those who didn't go feel bad about it.
Yeah,
Really
feel bad.
And those who went have a memorable show to go off of for a long time.
You should feel bad because that show was dope.
That show
It
was
was.
I mean, you know, I was out here last time at the Airlander.
Airline.
Airliner.
The Airliner. I'm ready to Airlander. That's
Yeah.
like somewhere in like Scandinavia or something.
Probably,
it was
yeah.
Orlando. That's the name of the airport.
It was folks stage diving Airline.
That was a crazy show,
You know,
man.
the Airliner. But this was a different vibe, but it was still crazy dope. And you know what I'm saying? And especially for it to be all the way out in like Pasadena.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it was people who came there was like, yo, I never come out here.
Oh, yeah.
But they came and they supported. You know, and
Yeah.
there was things going on in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
You know?
Nas, Lauryn Hill, all that.
Yeah.
You know?
Nas and Lauren here weren't
we
town,
had
but
to
it was
compete with
still
like
popping.
5 shows.
And the rain, son.
Yeah.
And
For
it was
Sean,
it-
the
it-
Licks, Curtis King, who was in here, had a show. But it was popping yesterday as well. So was
Everybody
our show.
wished
so
they
that
would
was
have been
dope.
in our show though, because it was the best one.
You
It was
missed
popping,
out.
for real.
Yeah.
You know, I seen people there like my man Evil E was up in the place.
Evil E.
I even seen Gigi from Airliner,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, big shout out.
Leviathan.
Leviathan who DJ'd
Yeah,
for me.
Percy P.
Last time when I was at the Airliner, like it was so many people in there, and I'm sorry that I couldn't even say what up and shout everybody because I was a little wet, you know,
A little?
just a little, brother,
Oh, okay.
just a little. I was coherent, man.
I need
You
another
see?
Hennessy.
I know. I kept being like, I need another drink.
Yeah, man.
You know, I likes to drink. You know what I mean? That's
You
my
drank
thing.
all the Hennessy at the bar.
No, I drank all the Cavassier,
Oh,
son.
okay. Yeah, he's like, we ain't got no more. You drank it up.
I worked on the Hennessy.
That's something Jeru also has down when you're traveling, when you're having a good time, is knowing how to pace that or you don't get too wasted. You're not hungover the next day. You're waking up either catching the flight or you're like, yo,
Right.
fellas, let's go shopping. Let's go walk around
You
the
gotta
city.
listen. You gotta know you're not supposed to deal with nothing that you can't handle as an individual. You understand what I'm saying? You have to know your limits. Whatever you do, and that's what happens when people don't know their limits. Cause don't get me wrong, the sky is the limit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But when you're dealing with other substances outside of yourself, you have to know how far you can go. And I'm not gonna go beyond what I know I can do. Like, before I go on stage, I like to get drizz a little bit, but I don't get super duper crunk until I'm like, at least through the third song. You know what I mean? Then I get like I only have like 6 or 7 drinks before the show.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then on stage I have like another 6. You know? But like if I'm just hanging out, then you know I can go in 15 drinks. Bang, 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 bang. You know? But no, I'm just joking. Don't be an alcoholic. It's only
Right.
because I stopped smoking, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, don't drink and
you know,
drive. You
Thought it
might
was
spill
in the
your drink.
genetics.
It is in the
That's
genetics. That's
I'm a
why I
weed
said
head.
that's why I was a weed head. That's why I said that's
It's
why
in my
I was a
genetics,
weed
too.
head. Now I'm an alcoholic. But in one of the joints, I got called sorry. I said I'm sorry that now I drink. I stopped smoking because now I drink too much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I always reveal my true self pretty much in all my records. Oh, you know what I want to say though?
Yeah.
Shout out to DJ Lord Ron. This is Born Day.
Yeah. Big shout out.
Yeah.
You
Super
know?
fast shout out, man.
How old are you now? 14? 14.
Going on.
You got that Andrew Bynum fro going on too, yo.
My brother Lord Ron in the building, y'all.
You know?
Oh man.
So happy birthday because, you know, it's a blessing to get to the age that you're at. You know, I'm hoping that I could get there. You know what I mean? And still be doing it and still look as young as you do.
Yeah,
No
I was
doubt.
You know what I
definitely
mean?
surprised when I first met Lord Ron and how old Lord Ron is, or how young Lord Ron is, but he's definitely still holding it down with breakbeats and rhymes, still coming in weekly, and he leaves
man.
town every now and then, gets a cold and has to stay home in bed every now and then. But DJ Lord Ron, big happy birthday.
Yeah,
Word
thank
up.
you, man. Word
And
up,
nothing
man.
but respect
Word
for your
up.
skills.
Yeah, happy anniversary, man. Thank you to all the listeners out
3
there.
years.
That's what's up, man. Big up to Jeru, Zule, you know what I'm saying? Rebel to the Grain, Ralph M, you know, Residence. What's up, man? Lou,
Yeah,
man.
resident.
KD,
Man
where
was-
you at with the yellow helmet?
Rum, rum.
Vroom. Esco, Lego. That's what's up, y'all.
Yeah, we got our little squad going on. But it was dope to have all of us in the house yesterday and those at home tuning in.
Yeah, that was a good show, man. Had a good time, man. Real
Yo,
good
J.
time.
Rue, could I ask you something?
Yes,
Do you
sir.
still get open on the mic?
Do I get open on the mic?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Do I get
Yeah,
open?
You was
get
at the
open.
show yesterday.
Yeah.
He said, do I get open on the mic? That's a funny question.
Split it.
Cause he like, you know,
I know you split it.
asking me like questions like that. Let me tell you something, Esco. Do I get open on the mic? Yeah, I stay real hype. Cause I'm just that type. Now I'm freestyling, so it might not be that dope. But if you try to play me, you need to bring your own rope. Then hang yourself, cause I'm a real ill ninja. This the radio, so I can't say you know the word that I was gonna spit, but if you step to J. Root, you're gonna get your whole dome split. You see, I be down with Zule and my man MP and my man Chetty. Lord Ron is down with me. Ralph M is on the wheels, and you know we got skills. It's real, Esco. I hope that they know that when I kick it off the top of the dome, I just flow. I ain't even drunk tonight, but after this, I'ma hit that mescal and get my head right. I ain't got nothing else to say. You know how ill I am from back in the day. Mind spray, come clean. And that song called The Witches. For y'all young kids, that's really the... But I can't say that live on FM, KPFK, what? I don't know what to say. Anyway, you know how we do it. Jeru Da Damaja flows like fluid. Like your girlfriend, I run right through it. And like, what was that movie when they were saying, oh, do it to it? Oh, that's Plubba Bubba. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, my mind's still spraying. Oh, now I know where I got that from because it sounds silly. It's a cartoon that they call the Squidbillies. Plubba Bubba, do it to it. Jeru Da Damaja flows just like fluid. And just like your girlfriend, I run right through it. And the things I do, son, you just can't do it. I'm nasty as Bruce Lee, no better yet Jet. Cause I'm an old school, all-time vet, an all-star. You know who we are. My pops is the head rock star. In the hood, you know it's all good.
Yeah, man.
Jeru Da Damaja is doing something that didn't rhyme, but I ain't about nothing. Cause right now I'm just making up things to stop fronting. Cause I couldn't think of nothing else, but I never ever play myself. You're playing yourself. You're playing yourself. Jeru Da Damaja is in perfect health. When it comes to rapping or booty tapping, suckers try to battle me, I straight up slap them out of the arena. Cause you know, you's a female, just like Serena. Millions, I killed them. I got the skills, son. That didn't really rhyme, and I'm not done. I'ma keep going on and on. And once again, happy birthday to my man,
Lord
DJ.
Ron.
That's right. Big up, big up.
right.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yo, that was nice.
Esco.
That was nice.
There you go,
Come on,
Esco.
I
fam.
still get open on the mic, Esco.
Yeah, yeah, you split it.
And that's just freestyle. Like sometimes I'll listen to the freestyle joint. I'll be like, oh my God, I really said that. But you know what? I don't care because we just bugging out and having fun.
Yes, sir.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna put that on the record. You know?
Yeah, because you
That's what it's all
got
about.
records.
Oh, that sound like the original.
Yeah. Trip off this, Ralph. Yeah.
That was that sample for Come Clean, of
The Chevy
course.
Man joint.
Yeah, he got the rhythm. Watch this. He got a mix.
Oh, that's what's up.
Ralph M on the wheels.
I want to hear the mix, Val.
Funk, yes, Funk Doobie.
But yeah, y'all, thank y'all for tuning in to Breakbeats and Rhymes once again. 2 to 4 every Saturday night, Sunday morning, right after Mood to Swing, right before The Listening Station, which is coming up next with Morgan Rhodes. And Jeru Da Damaja, it's always a pleasure having you in town, having you on air.
It's always a pleasure being
Having
with
you
you
on
brothers too,
stage.
man. For real.
It's fun, man.
Yeah,
It's
even
mad
just chopping
fun.
it up with you,
You know?
joking around,
All we
getting
do
our
is
clown
eat,
on.
travel, and laugh.
You know what I mean? Have fun.
Good time.
And smash.
Smash and hip hop. And hip hop.
Smash hip hop, I meant.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
Smash
so
mics.
people don't get, you know,
Don't be getting the wrong ideas,
word.
man.
Well, Breakbeats and Rhymes, thank y'all for tuning in once again. Shout out Ralph M, Lord Ron. Big happy birthday once again, Lord Ron.
Word up, we about to get a couple more drinks in. Probably go catch some late night food.
It don't
And
stop.
the winner for your giveaway, too, by the way, somebody called, but heard she's like short and little
Ugly.
older and
Oh, she won?
nah.
I'm cool with that.
She like
Yeah.
80.
One of my nicknames
With
is
a
the
hunchback.
garbage man. I take out the trash.
She got a
Yeah.
beard
Nah, I'm
with
just
a...
joking.
Where'd
Oh,
it
she
go?
got a belt. We gonna give her the Dawn Ron.
Oh, man.
She could be the Zule groupie. All right, yeah, it's time for us to go, man.
Yeah, yo.
We
Yeah,
out.
yo.
One love once again. Breakbeats and Rhymes show. MP, Chetty Chad, Rebels to the Grain.
Breakbeats and Rhymes Radio.